Ever feel like there just aren't enough hours in the day? Like you're running on a treadmill, working hard, but going nowhere? Well, what if I told you that you could get more done in less time without turning into a productivity robot? Stick around because today I'm sharing 5 simple hacks to boost your productivity. And don't worry, no complicated jargon here, just easy, actionable tips that even a stickman could follow. Let's start with the 2-minute rule. Here's how it works. If a task takes less than 2 minutes, do it right away. For example, if you get an email that needs a quick reply, don't let it sit in your inbox like a forgotten sandwich. Just reply and move on. Think of it like this. Imagine your to-do list is a sink full of dishes. The longer you leave them, the harder they are to clean. But if you tackle the small stuff immediately, you'll feel like a productivity ninja. And who doesn't want to feel like a ninja? Next up, learn to say no. I know, it's hard. You don't want to disappoint people, but here's the thing. Every time you say yes to something, you're saying no to something else, like sleep or sanity. Picture this. Your friend asks you to help them move on the same weekend you plan to finally organize your life. Instead of saying yes and regretting it later, politely decline. Remember, you're not a Swiss Army knife. You can't do everything for everyone, and that's okay. Now let's talk about time blocking. This is where you schedule specific chunks of time for specific tasks. Think of your day as a pizza. You can't just eat the whole thing at once. Well, you could, but you'd regret it. Instead, slice it up. For example, block 9 a.m. to 10 a.m. for emails, 10 a.m. to 12 p.m. for your big project, and 12 p.m. to 1 p.m. for your meeting, 1 p.m. for lunch because pizza. By giving each task its own time slot, you'll avoid multitasking, which is basically just doing multiple things poorly at the same time. Ever heard of the Pomodoro technique? No, it's not a fancy Italian pasta dish. It's a time management method where you work for 25 minutes, then take a 5-minute break. After 4 rounds, you take a longer break. Here's why it works. Your brain is like a smartphone battery. It needs regular charging. Working nonstop is like trying to binge watch an entire season of your favorite show in one sitting. Sure, you'll get through it, but you'll be a zombie by the end. So work in bursts and give your brain those mini recharges. Finally, let's talk about your workspace. If your desk looks like a tornado hit it, it's time to declutter. A messy workspace is like trying to cook in a kitchen covered in dirty dishes. It's distracting and stressful. Take 5 minutes at the end of each day to tidy up. Put pens in their place, file away papers, and maybe even add a plant, because plants make everything better. A clean workspace equals a clear mind, and a clear mind equals more productivity. It's science, well, sort of. So there you have it. 5 simple hacks to boost your productivity. Remember, productivity isn't about doing more, it's about doing what matters. Start small, stay consistent, and soon you'll be getting more done without feeling like you're running on empty. Oh, and if you're still feeling overwhelmed, just remember, even a stickman can master these tips. So what are you waiting for? Go out there and conquer your to-do list like the productivity superstar you are. And hey, if all else fails, there's always pizza. See you next time. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more simple, actionable tips. Because life's too short to be unproductive and too long to miss out on pizza breaks.